Greetings and welcome to Astro Times today. Sometimes I keep on getting calls from persons who watch my videos regularly or occasionally. Sometimes some people they call me for second opinion because to whom the astrologer they have already consulted once. They predicted some events in their life which did not materialize or which did not happen as predicted by the earlier astrologers, to whom they have already consulted once. See, I have here there are some important points that I want to share with you all through this video. See, basically what everybody say, my astrologer said so and so dasa and antardasa period so and so event will happen in your life. Basically this kind of prediction is not completely correct. Okay, there are some points which must be qualified for an event to be fructified in our life. Okay, just by seeing the chart we cannot give a snapshot prediction. That snapshot predictions they always go wrong. So what basically an astrologer has to see before predicting an event in the life of persons who are approaching them. Let us assume that the time of birth, place of birth, date of birth they are given is correct. Subject to that condition, what other conditions must be satisfied for an event to be fructified? Okay. First, the first condition is there must be some proper say promise in the natal chart for that event to be fructified. Promise in the natal chart is a basic requirement for any event that is to be fructified. This is point number one. Say for this discussion purpose, let us take the example of Vahana Yoga. Some person will buy one vehicle. This is the promise which is already made in his birth chart. There is, let us say, there is some yoga for him. Okay, in order to be fructified, what other conditions must be there in the life of a native? Next is Desakala Vartamana Patra. That is also very important. Okay. See, for example, let us take till 40-50 years back, vehicles are not available everywhere as they are available today. Say some 50 years back, we used to import so many vehicles from foreign countries. Who purchased vehicle 50 years back, they must be aware of this fact. They used to go to the Reserve Bank or State Bank of India and pay money in dollars and wait for 2 or 3 months to get a vehicle. This was the condition 50 years back, but which is not the condition today. Today vehicles are available everywhere. Even lane by lanes are also having that vehicle showrooms. That is today's Desakala Vartamana Patra. Okay, first the event Desakala Vartamana Patra. Next, appropriate dasa has to come at appropriate time. Next requirement is the Mahadasa. Say for example, for this discussion purpose, we take Rahu and the medical education as discussion example. Rahu is responsible for one of the karakas for medical education. we must have Rahu's blessings to get medical education. If this Rahu Dasa, Mahadasa, Rahu Dasa operates at the age of 17, Rahu Antardasa, Rahu Mahadasa operates at the age of 17, there are bright chances that the native may undertake, may under may go for medical education. But if this Rahu Dasa comes at 50 years, this medical education at the age of 50 is not possible. Practically speaking, he may undergo a medical education at the age of 50. Let us not discuss about it. Okay. Next, this Dasa and Antardasa laws, they have to aspect appropriate houses which are required for medical education. Next, Jupiter and Saturn, they have to approve the medical education during their transit by aspecting the appropriate houses. So Dasa and Antardasa lords, Jupiter and Saturn. Next comes transit. Transit of other planets like Mars, Moon, Venus, etc. They have to aspect the appropriate houses. These many conditions are needed for an yoga to be fructified in your natal chart. Okay. This is all what I said now. Promise in the natal chart, Dasa, Desakala, Vartamana Patra, next appropriate Mahadasa, Antardasa, next Jupiter and Saturn transit, and transit of other planets, say 4 or 5 reasons, whatever I said, so they are only 50%. Their weight is only 50%. Next weight is of your hard work. Unless you work hard in any direction, nothing happens in your life. Even though a medical education is promised in your natal chart, even though there is an appropriate transit of planets in during your transit, if you have no intention to study medicine or you don't work hard, medical education is a competition. Medical seat you will get only in competition. If you don't work enough hard, even in those circumstances, it is not possible for you to take up medical education, pursue medical education. So hard work is 50%, rest of the things are 50%. Okay. If the blend of all these things is the fructification of an event in your natal chart or in your life. Okay. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and God bless you all.